Diane and Derek here, rah rah rah. I wasn't planning to make a video today, but I posted on Instagram yesterday and I was sharing that the last couple of days I've had a case of the blahs, been feeling kind of out of sorts. And I know many of you feel the same way, so I thought I would just make a little chat video today. It's been a wee while since we had a little chat here or across the kitchen table. And for many of us, you know, we're kind of feeling the heaviness of the world right now. And I just wanted to go through a couple of things that help me in times like this, because it is just a passing thing. Things will look good again, but we have to really lean into, you know, looking after ourselves and not putting too much pressure or not having too many expectations. So I'm just going to walk you through my kind of usual routines, because I find that the routines, I always come back to the routines. In the high days, the holidays, the bad days, if I'm going through grief, if there's periods of stress, I know that the routines are very, very supportive. They pull me through, and often they help to lift me up. And I don't want to have, you know, you don't need to want to do the routines, you just do them, and you'll often see just by putting one foot in front of the others. You've heard me saying 3 million times before. It just enables us to work through things. But also, on a brighter note, I'm taking us all on a virtual vacation, but we'll get into that in a wee minute. So anyway, my basic routines, hands up, or drink a shot for every time you've heard about these. And my routine will probably look very different from yours. I don't do mine in the same order every day, kind of shift it around, and because I find that works best for me. But I get these things done within the day. So here we go. So normally I get out of bed, and during these lockdown times, it's usually at 7:30. Before lockdown, I was normally getting out of bed at 6:30. Weekend, of course, is different. I've talked about that before. Weekend, it can be at 9 o'clock in the morning. But when I get up, then I'm moving with my routine. So I'm out of bed about 7:30. I pull back the duvet, air the bed, and usually I plod downstairs with the laundry basket, which is in the bathroom. Spend a penny to take the laundry basket, and I put on a LOL, you know, my LOL, my load of laundry. And then I have my breakfast. I eat my breakfast, and after that, sometimes I will run the dishwasher if it's needing run. And then I have my shower, you know, do my hair and whatever. And once I finish having my shower, I do a bathroom check, which can include, you know, swishing, swiping the toilet, just basically wiping off things, hang up, you know, my towel, making sure that it looks nice for me coming in or the next person coming to the bathroom. And then I come in here because this is where I've got my outfit ready for the day. And I get dressed to shoes, put on my makeup. You know, my makeup and my hair stuff is in here in my top drawer. And then once I've done that, the bed is aired, and I pull back the sheets and that's done. And normally when I'm getting ready in the morning, I've got the windows open just for 5 or 10 minutes of fresh air. Even if, like this morning, it's -5 degrees here today, Celsius, which is 23 F. After that, usually by that time, my LOL, my load of laundry, the wet load is ready to be hung up. And then the dry load that I hung up yesterday, I fold that and I put that away. And that's usually when I'm putting stuff away in my wardrobe here. That's when I look at my outfit for the next day. So that kind of works for me. I don't leave it till last thing at night because I'm just kind of too tired. Now, if I can get in, you know, 5 minutes of cleaning somewhere, you know, depending on which zone we're in, I'll do that. And you know me with my decluttering, it's very much just on a, as I see things. You know, if I open a drawer and I'm putting away laundry and I see something that I'm not using, I don't want to hold on to, right there and then it goes in my donation pile or my donation bag. So that's how my decluttering works. So I don't worry about doing a 15-minute session of decluttering or a 15-minute session of cleaning. Those are the things that just keep me going, that I'm actually dressed for the day. I've got, you know, a wee squish of perfume, my earrings on, some jewellery, just things that make me feel good about myself, especially right now with my cosy scarf. That's like having a big hug at the moment. And one other thing is thinking about what is for dinner. I check what I've written down on my menu plan because I can't remember from one day to the next, but I'm glad that I've sat down, you know, once a week and made my menu plan. And then, you know, take out something to defrost or just get the ingredients ready. So that's basically it. But one thing that has been key for me during basically the last 2-3 years is being consistent with my daily exercise, especially during lockdown. And this morning I did a 10-minute workout right here in the bedroom, and I've downloaded the Nike training app, which is quite a good one because you can choose what kind of exercises you want to do, whether you've got equipment or whether it's without equipment. You can also choose it by time, and I love that. So this morning I chose a 10-minute one for working on your tummy and working on arms. And that was it. So I did that. And then also this morning, once my morning routine was done, I went out on a bike ride. And it is -5 here. You can see a picture of me. I had my buff on. I always wear a buff when I'm out running, when I'm out cycling, when it's cold, because I have asthma. And that really helps regulate the temperature. A buff is one of those things, you know, it's just like a tube of fabric that goes over your nose. And that's really been helpful for me. So I was out on my bike and I just went a bike ride around the village, and it is -5, which is 23F. And of course my bike gears are frozen, but luckily here in Denmark it's pretty flat. So and I wasn't kind of in a rush to get anywhere or thinking about how many kilometers I had to cover. It was just a little bike ride, and I felt so much better when I came back home. And that's the thing that I want to say to you. Especially if you are on lockdown like we are. Our lockdown has just been extended through to the end of February. All our non-essential businesses are closed. We don't gather with anybody else. I see my 2 besties at a distance. We're outside having our swim down at the sea, but otherwise we're not seeing anybody. Nothing is happening. But by having my routines, it gives me some kind of structure to my day. By having the daily exercise, it gives me that little oomph. And I'm not saying to that you have to go out and be swimming in the sea when it's -5 or getting on your bike. Maybe you can do something at home. I know a lot of you are doing yoga online, or just taking a walk around the block. You know that old tip that I gave you, set your timer, head out the door, and once the timer goes off, come back in again. It really gives us that kind of change of mindset. If you're having a case of the blahs, keep your expectations very low. Do something nice for yourself. Just lie down for a few minutes on your bed. Watch 10 minutes of your favourite TV series. Grab your favourite book or a magazine, get your cat and give it a big cuddle, send a text to a friend. Just really, really lean into that self-care, however that looks for you. A wee spot of news, and then I'll take us on the virtual vacation. Do you remember I had the giveaway and I was giving a one-on-one mentoring session? I've spoken to both the lovely ladies and we had a really good chat. The coaching session is about 45 minutes. And we go through what is happening for them, where they want to be. And I think they got a lot out for it. Hopefully I've helped them move forward. And I've also, this week, I sent off the sink caddy, which was the giveaway prize. And I also, along with the sink caddy, I put in some Anton Berg chocolate bars and a wee Danish candle. So hopefully Cece in Germany, she should be getting that any day now. Anyway, on to our virtual vacation, because we all need something to look forward to, especially right now with the heaviness of the world. So pack your bags, because we're all going on a virtual vacation. And I'm going to tell you where I want to go. And this is the great thing about the power of the internet. You can go wherever you want. And I want to hear where you're going and what you're doing. And I'll go first. So for my virtual vacation, I am choosing to go to Nice on the Côte d'Azur on the French Riviera. Been there many times before. I love Nice. and I'm going to be staying in a little bijou, a small hotel on the waterfront. I'm going to be able to walk across in the morning and have my swim. And I'll probably have a room up on the 3rd or 4th floor, so with a balcony, of course. I have a really good view of the bay at Nice, Baie des Anges, and I'm going to make sure that it's really well sound insulated, because I love being out, you know, in the hustle and bustle of Nice. But in a hotel room, I like it to be absolutely silent, you know. I mean, I'll take my earplugs with me and my sleep mask, my mask, so because I need to have it completely dark and completely quiet for me to sleep. So actually, I'm going to change it from a bijou hotel to a wee bit larger hotel. It's going to have a really good cocktail bar, so that in the evening I'm going to change out of my beachwear, because I'll have been down at the beach, or I'll have been doing some shopping at the markets in Nice, and I'm going to change and get into my glad rags, my fancy outfit, and I'm going to have a nice cocktail at the bar before dinner. And my cocktail will probably be Cure Royale, which is champagne with a little bit of creme de cassis, blackcurrant cordial in the bottom. Very festive, very partyish. So I'll have my aperitif in the bar, and the bar will be very, very cool. And then I will go out for dinner to somewhere nice, Nice, and I can tell you what I'm going to order. I already know what I'm going to order. From the menu, I will be starting with oysters, raw oysters, because I love oysters, and probably another glass of champagne to go with my oysters. And then I'm going to have a nice glass of red wine. And my main course, my plat de résistance, is going to be beef tartare, which is raw minced beef, which you get with usually like an egg yolk and chopped red onion and some capers and some horseradish, all that lovely stuff. So I'm going to have beef tartare with des pommes frites, with fries, and what else? Oh, and for my dessert, I will probably have mousse au chocolat, you know, chocolate mousse, the French way. None of that nonsense of adding cream into the chocolate mousse. Just made with eggs and chocolate. Don't add sugar into the chocolate mousse. Don't make it the French way. You can have a wee bit of cream on the side, but not in the chocolate mousse. And probably to go with that, I'll have a glass of Sauternes. So that is where I'm going to be going. And the hotel, it's also going to have a club, because I love to go dancing and I never want to go home. I'm always the last one who wants to go home. So it's going to have a club either in the basement or up on the roof, and I'm going to go dancing. And you are free to join me in Nice. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you're heading to the mountains, maybe you are going to be skiing down the mountains, perhaps you're going somewhere completely different, maybe you're off to India, maybe you're going to Cornwall and you're going to be in a little cottage. So anyway, let me know where you are going to be on your virtual vacation, because we all need something to look forward to. And I know a lot of you have fantastic ideas, and who knows, when the lockdown is over, we can get moving again and get visiting these places. Anyway, I hope that gave you a wee bit of fun. Hope it cheered you up. I hope you are doing well wherever you are around the globe. And all I've got left to say to you is live long and prosper. May the hygge be with you. Get some hygge going for you today, whether that is a cozy sweater or the candles going. Or getting outside there in the snow. We've got a wee bit of snow today. So anyway, live long, prosper. Danish Hygge be with you, and I shall see you on the other side. Okay, have a good weekend, and bye for now. Oh, and hold on. Can't forget my pom-poms. See, that's how kind of out of sorts I am. So anyway, are you ready for a rah, 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 and a bye for now?